water and listen and look and
awesome.
see people, and it was just like, it was just, it's so easy for me to just be like, oh, and it was it was
Actually, if I stand here, it's good. You're at the wrong table.
exactly.
When you have that catch on
Yeah. Oh, yeah, pretty good.
If nobody's gonna eat it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so. What I've seen from YouTube. Oh, yeah.
Say hi. Tell them congratulations.
How's it going?
Hello.
This week is in Birmingham.
Right.
Why don't we all like go down and hide in the hallway when we come back up?
Oh, I love
Continue talking. I'll come back to this. Continue talking.
Okay.
Talk amongst yourself.
Give us a topic. The whole room. The Prince of Tides would be their best.
We're not gonna believe you next time you tap your glass.
What is this called again?
My liquid courage.
Liquid courage. That's why the waiter's like, we're here.
We can do like a serious picture and then you guys can show me. Okay? One,
We came from San
two,
Francisco.
three. Okay, one more. I did her hair.
Somebody's missing a hand. Where'd it go?
We're matching.
Okay, we're matching.
But Bunny turned into something else.
We're matching.
Yeah, that's it. You got really good. All right.
Oh my god, that was hilarious. Ow.
Your nipples are
She had her cord down, she was like,
But I just wanted to take a minute. Could everyone just thank our wonderful musicians?
Gratitude, they take 20.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
So, but the restaurant has been so wonderful to us. They gave us this room and a wonderful meal, and it's not even done yet. There is still another course coming, but we do have to leave before 4 in the morning, so we're just trying to move things along. But just our waiters and waitresses, and they've just been so good. And this just could not have been more perfect. This has just been the most wonderful, wonderful day. It just couldn't have been more perfect. And that's all I'm going to say. And Ed wanted to take the floor.
Are we doing champagne? We have
And
We're working on it.
he even told me that he might wear a tiara if he gets enough applause. So.
Yes. Okay, so take courage, take courage. I just wanted to welcome everyone to here, and I've known Dale and Deb for a while.
Just a minute, a minute or two.
Yeah, great people. I wouldn't be here if I.
Wasn't
if I-
invited.
Yeah.
And if we weren't in Hawaii,
Right. But I propose a toast to wish him the best of luck in the next the future here on Hawaii. Everybody raise your glass. Cheers.
And actually the champagne is being poured.
Actually, I'd like to say something, if I could.
Well, we gotta get some champagne too.
Let's,
I want to say something. First off, I'm really pissed off that this guy's got the exact same shirt I do.
it was in the memo.
It was not today.
I'm really pissed.
I'm out of here.
No, I first met Dale, 2-3 years ago?
Yeah.
And most of you don't realize, but Dale and I have a very special relationship. And we do. Even though he's straight and I'm gay. So. But we call it a bromance, and that is actually really true. Dale and I connect on a lot of levels, even though we're from two different worlds. And I have never had a straight friend that I related to more than I do this man.
Oh.
And I now can say I have a gay friend, so it's like. It's really kind of, I don't know what it is.
We can't explain it, but we enjoy it.
Yeah, no, it's just.
And Deb, I love just as much. And these are a part of my family. I don't have any brothers and sisters. And I consider Dale and Deb my brother and sister.
One of the first conversations we ever had is how Mark would love to move to Hawaii. And my response was, people don't move to Hawaii. People go on vacation in Hawaii. Well, lo and behold, who moved to Hawaii? So
I'm on vacation in Hawaii.
with people who moved here. As they're passing out the champagne, we ask Luann and Evan are two of our dearest friends. I won't say oldest, that's not a nice word. Two of our dearest friends, and as I have been telling most of you individually all night, they're also the most musically talented family I know. And we've asked Evan to put together a song list before we had our wonderful musicians.
Oh, mercy.
But there is one song that, I'm going to get through this without crying. There is one song that I wanted to share with all of you, even though we don't have a dance floor and Dale doesn't dance. He has agreed to sway with me.
Your goodness.
I'm the bride. It's all about what I want.
Hey, Dale. Better watch out for honey to-do list, man. Honey-do list.
Well, when we first started talking about getting married, Dale has, as most men do, I think, a different idea of a wedding than women do. And I turned around to him one day and I said, oh honey, I said, don't be nervous about this, because you just need to know it's really all about the bride and her dress. And it doesn't matter. Her gingerized hair.
Yes.
And so if you're nervous about getting married, just remember this. Once again, it's all about the bride and her dress. So you don't even have to call it a wedding. You can just call it my dress day. It's going to happen. And at this point, her hakule. Okay? But
That's true if you're gay too.
Go ahead, my dear.
oh yeah, yeah, the gay boys can wear the hakules. Yeah, that's true. Anyway, we asked Evan to record a song that is basically our song, and it's very special to us. And I want to share the story of it with you. As you all know, Dale and I did not know each other a long time before I got diagnosed with breast cancer, and what he said to me shortly into the whole ordeal of the treatment was, all this is living life at full volume. You know, something like this just lets you know what's important and what's not, and this is just full volume living for whatever this is, or however long we have together. And we're just going to get through it together.
Right.
And whatever he said on the beach, whatever I was supposed to say. So, as most of you from San Francisco know, I went through about 8 surgeries in about a 3-year period of time. And there were days that were just impossible. It felt like I would never get through them. And we did pretty well until maybe like the 7th surgery, and then we had like a moment. But there were days where it felt unbearable. And he would play this song for me. And there were times when I would just wake up and this song would be playing and I wouldn't even know that he was home, but the song was there and he would just be with me sitting by my bed. And this song got me through some of the hardest days of my life. And it's something that we wanted to share with you. And everyone who is here, in one form or another, the people that I met here haven't known me that long, but every person here, Luann and Ed and Mark and Lair Bear and I hope I didn't forget it, Verushka, Verushka. Verushka would send me work at home so that I could like sit at home and type away text when I was bored out of my mind, so she kept me going. She works too much, so I just would like lighten the load. But everyone here got us through the 3.5 years that we went through this process before we moved here. Some of you were supporting Dale in ways I may never know, and some of you were there for me, but all of you are here because we love you and we adore you and you're our family. And the people who are here that we've met since we've been here in one form or another have made this a home for us and a place that we are proud to be. You have become our friends and our family and our support network and the best coffee makers in the entire world. And all of those things combined. And these girls have heard every step of the whole story of us being here, and all of you have helped us make a new home here. And so this is, as I said on the beach, this is our family.
All right. Awesome. And we met Dale on the beach. Doing our thing on the beach.
Well, as Evan lines up the song, I will tell you how we met these guys. Eva is the one that recommended me to them, and she said that they play it 2-step all the time. So I went down.
They like to sit in the sun.
Like to sit in the sun, play it 2-step.
Yeah, my favorite.
Went down and heard some of their music, and I was trying to reach JR. And as you all know, we bought a little tiny boat when we moved here. And so last weekend, we were on our little bobber boat, and we were down there, and I called, and his daughter said that he was out at Two-Step. And I said, well, isn't that a coincidence? We're out here too. Except that we were in the boat, he was on the shore. So I jumped off the boat, swam to shore, climbed up, was like, who's JR?
I never know that.
And met him, said, I love your music, and he's like, great, we'll play. I jumped back in the water, climbed on the boat, and said, oh, we have musicians now. So this is the Hawaiian way to hire musicians.
She was dedicated.
Well, they're gonna just get married. I will leave through their house.
Kevin J.
Together, if you does, God has made it fall in love. It's true. I really found someone like you. Will you stay? The love you feel for me. Will you say that you will be by my side to see me through until my life is through? Crystal mama, we can conquer the world. In love, you and I, you and I, you and I. At least in my life, I've found someone. Then I'll be forever to see me through. Ain't it true? But I found strength in you.
She used to smile a lot, but she didn't laugh. And I will tell you that I saw a transition in my friend when Dale filled her heart, because she went from a smiling woman, but not a laughing, content woman. And so I cheers you for being together and having that happy heart that I'm so glad you found. So, bless you.
And one more. I have known Deb I was thinking about that on the plane this morning. 20 years?
20 years. My oldest friend, 20 years. No, my dear older time friend, not older.
Yes, clarify that, please. But I was just thinking that, you know, we've been through good times and bad times, and good health and bad health, and it was sounding very much like we were married. So, and I just want to echo what she said, because it's true. You have blossomed in this relationship, and this is just one of many steps of the happiness of this relationship, and I'm thrilled to see it. And enjoy your new paradise.
I have to tell you 2 stories about Lair Bear. Thanks. Yes, actually we were good friends and companions before either of us met our partners. And we did everything together, and then Larry met Hank, and I was like, who's this Hank guy again? The first story I have to tell about Larry is that he became my friend. Actually, this is the second time I've had cancer. And the first time I had cancer, I had some unbelievable complications and an extended hospital stay. It was a very difficult time. And I had met him, he was an acquaintance through a mutual friend of ours. And he lived quite a ways outside the city. And what he did, he should talk to you girls.
Yes, listen to this.
The way we became friends is that he would come up every Sunday afternoon and bring a mocha latte. And he would show up and he would just lovingly sit in the chair. And actually after I went home, it went on for a long time. He would just come up every Sunday afternoon. We would talk about anything except being sick or anything else, but he would bring his mocha latte. And we would sit there, and he became my Lair Bear who brought my mocha latte. And finally, when that had passed, I called him up and I'm like, I'm really missing my mocha lattes. You know, where are they? So he's the one that sat with me patiently and just was there as my rock. And when I called him to tell him that we were getting married, he didn't think that he could come because of circumstances going on in his life and things happening, and I was devastated. And I just couldn't imagine, neither one of us could imagine this happening without Larry being here. And of everyone who's traveled here, I have to say that he and Hank flew in at noon today, dropped off their bags, drove down, you know, to meet us. They're here for the ceremony for Larry to walk me down the path in my ceremony, and they're leaving Sunday morning at 7 o'clock. This is a midnight run for them to be here and share this with us, and it just couldn't be any other way, and it's just very special that they're here.
Am I supposed to say something? We have no blood relatives here. And and it's like unfortunately we have family that is just kind of really like whatever, but it's just you have the people in your life that are your family, and I've had that feeling in a long time. And sometimes the blood ones show up and think they have some kind of agenda or whatever, but we've all got families. But these are the people that we wanted here, and these are people that we were surprised would be here, and these are more people than we thought we would that cared to come here. And they spent money and got on a plane and came here and had to suffer through this crappy weather and look at this ocean. And
What up with those damn dolphins?
Yeah.
What's a refund?
The people that are here that the short period of time we've been here, and we met people, and we valued your friendship. I mean, the coffee shop, and a real estate agent who's shown us more houses, and
anyone should
and
never
she's
have to.
worked so hard for not making any commission yet, and she's still our friend, and it's like we just kind of, that's probably as tangible a proof that you are our friends, because you basically just kind of went through over that speed bump and never missed a beat. And so it's just kind of like dealing with people in Southern California. Everybody's your best friend when they're working, and then turn around and they're not. There, you know, and people are there for you here. And I think a lot of times people move here because they're tired of that over there. And so I wanted to be in a place where people, I could look people in the eye and shake their hand and honor and their word, and things meant something to them. And they do. And the people that are here seem to get that. And I've seen Deborah. And if you take a minute to look at Deborah and see who she is, there's just no game. There's no. It's just, it's pure. You know, she just, what you see is who you get. You know, she just says something and she does it, and you know, she's just, and that's valuable. But sometimes people don't see that. And sometimes people see something else, and I don't know why. But the mainland, it seemed like she had a lot of difficulty finding people to see it. And I value the people that can look at her and see who she is. And I found a lot of people out here that can do that. And they can look at her and see her. And I can't say how much that means to me, because you know, we've gone a long way, and you've had friends, and you've had a lot of journey in this life before me, and you've given me more than I've ever given you. It's just, it's a thing that, you know, yeah, it's been time, and I was there, and things, but it's like, the things that I value are people that believe in me. And I have an air of confidence, but yeah, I'm like everybody else. I'm a little scared little boy too, and facing this world, but I have somebody on my side. I have an advocate. I have a trusted friend. And you know, I value that more than anything. And we're kind of back to back with the swords out, facing this crazy world, and nothing's going to shake us, and we're gonna live this life as loud as we can, as long as we can, and we're gonna live it here, and we're gonna have you people in our lives, and we value that.
Awesome.